What is going on, guys? It's your boy Noody, and today we are here with the forbidden one-shot Condi build that you guys saw me play in my last video with Virtuoso. I tried to mention it in the comments of that video. This build is very much indeed a one-trick pony. This is like the Sick'em Soul Beast of Condi builds. You have one trick. If it doesn't work, the build is not all around very good. But nonetheless, people saw how fun it looks because of the one-shots, the memes. So, you know, I'll deliver to you guys. So if you're watching this video before you've seen that one, you can go to that video specifically, watch it, and you'll get an idea of how the build is played. But yeah, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and without further ado, let's get straight into the build. We will start off with the traits. I am running Dueling, Illusions, and Virtuoso. Those are the three trait lines I'm running. I'm running Duelist's Discipline, which is the pistol trait. Get some more bleeding out of your pistol. Then I'm running Blinding Dissipation and Ineptitude. So this is where a lot of your F2's confusion will come from. Just keep that in mind. And then in Illusions, we are running Shadowstorm. This is optional. I just don't, like, we don't run Torch, so I didn't really see the point in running this. But if you decide to run Torch, which you very much can, then go for that. I've got the Torment skill. I'm not running the Quickness trait because we get plenty of quickness and whatnot from Virtuoso. So I'm running this for more Torment. And then we have the improved shatter skills. And then finally in Virtuoso, so these all sort of complement each other. So what we're running is Blade Songs grant Aegis, and then blocking or dodging an attack grants boons. So you'll get quickness, fury, regen. And obviously with Aegis, you're going to be blocking a decent amount. We've also got Scepter 2, and then you've got your F4 block. So you do get a lot of blocks on this build, and then that's going to give us a lot of boons. And then we are running blocking or dodging an attack stocks blades and causes your next blade song to be unblockable. This comes in really clutch. So pretty much it solves the problem of not being able to generate a lot of blades, because you do a lot of blocking in this with this build, so you will generate 5 blades pretty quickly when you're actually in combat. Let's get on over to the gear. So before I get into this, I just want to say this character was literally meant for PvE. That's why I'm pretty much running PvE gear. So when you look at this gear, just keep in mind you can very much change this stuff. So I'm running full Viper's armor right here. So I've actually got Nightmare runes, which you can definitely, and I probably suggest even changing. If you've got anything with a lot of Condi damage and expertise, it is very much going to be viable with this build. So I'm running Vipers. Nightmare runes are probably something you should change. It works regardless. If you really want to just follow this build to a T, you can do so. With the weapons, I'm running Celestial just so this build is not just a pure glass cannon. But once again, you can probably just run full Vipers with this, like even with the trinkets and whatnot. But I just pretty much threw together whatever I had here, and then I put on some Celestial just to make it a bit tankier. If you do want to make it a bit tankier, you could probably just go Trailblazers as well, or Carrion, or something else, because, you know, having a mix of Celestial is kind of dumb, but, you know, I just do that. With Sigils, I've got Cleansing and Bursting on here, so I've got extra Condi damage, and then I've got a bit of Condi Cleanse as well, because, you know, getting Condi Bursted on this build will probably mean death, so you might as well have a Cleansing Sigil in there. For the Scepter and the Pistol, I'm running Draining. I don't know actually why I've got that, but probably just because I didn't have a better sigil to put on. But I would recommend just putting a Bursting Sigil on there, which I've already got, and maybe like an Energy Sigil instead of the Draining one. And then as for the trinkets, I've got Celestial Backpack once again. Same thing applies. Just go full Vipers. If you really want to just meme, go full Vipers. Or if you want to go like a bit like balance, you could go full Celestial, or like a mix of Trailblazers, or put some Carrion in there. But let's just pretend I'm full Vipers, alright? You guys wanted this build video, and I'm showing you guys literally what I ran, so you guys probably think I'm a dumbass because I've got like this weird mix of gear, but guys, you saw it works, so just go for it. Alright, and let's hop into the skills. So I'm running Ether Feast. This skill is actually it's kind of busted with Virtuoso because it was originally designed to heal you extra per clone, but with blades, you have 5 of them, and with clones you've only got 3. So per blade, you're getting an extra 655 healing out of that. So that's pretty busted. I'm running Blink here, which is just your standard teleport, stun break. And then we've got Psychic Force. So I actually like this skill. It's a shorter cooldown than Signet of Midnight. You don't get the confusion, the blindness, or the stealth out of it, but it's a 5-second shorter cooldown. You get a knockback, which is really good because I find with builds that are like able to sit on top of Virtuoso, you struggle to get your blades off because they're just a bit jank and stupid like that. But you get the knockback, and then you get a bit of might and fury out of it too. So that's optional. You could go Signet, you could go Decoy, you could go like a bunch of different stuff really. But that's what I'm sticking with right now. And then we also have Blade Renewal, which is a 3-second invuln, which will restock all your blades. Good for obvious reasons. If you're under pressure, you can just, you know, invuln, recharge your blades, and then pop off with them. And then for the elite skill, this is just like literally up to you, because Mesmer and like Virtuoso didn't really help this, but Mesmer in general just has very like meh elite skill options. You could run Signet of Humility, which is the Moa Signet. Recently they reduced the cooldown to 90 seconds. It is a bit meme though, so like, I don't know, like sometimes I'll run it, sometimes I don't. Sometimes you'll even see me running Time Warp just for the meme, but once again, 120-second cooldown, not very ideal. And most often you'll see me running Mass Invis because it's just a shorter cooldown, 6-second stealth, gives you a bit of breathing room, and you can come out of stealth and one-shot people too. And the Virtuoso Elite is just bad, so like, just don't run it. Like, look at this. Like, it's in a line, and then if people aren't standing like this, you're not doing anything with it. So don't run it. All right, and let's get into the burst. So with the burst, literally, you guys can watch that video and just see me do pretty much the exact same thing every single time. Look, the most Condi application you're going to get at one point is probably starting with staff. I'll just show you. So staff 3, staff 5, might as well pop your Chaos Field, pistol attacks, and then your Scepter 3, and then followed by the big ass F2, which is obviously your main damage. So this is doing that much damage to a target that's not attacking with that much confusion. So imagine if you had confusion, it's pretty much one shot. But look, don't feel the need to follow like any specific rotation. As you guys saw in that video, the main damage all pretty much comes from your F2, which is pretty much carried by the dueling trait line. So you get blindness from your Shatter 2. Because of that blindness, ineptitude is procced. So when you blind people, you inflict 2 stacks of confusion. So considering it hits 5 times, I mean, you got 5 blades, that's what I'm assuming. It procs the confusion and it procs the blindness and the confusion each time. So that's where all that confusion comes from, guys, and that is really the main gist of the build. Like, I'm not going to go into how to survive, how to play certain situations, because really, as I mentioned, it is a one-trick build. You just want to land this, which all I can say is just bait out dodges with your weapon skills. So, you know, when you chuck out like when you put out like a Chaos Storm, you know, a couple of these, the pistol skills especially, that is going to bait dodges. And then that's like the perfect time. Once someone's dodged or popped an invuln, you just hit them with the F2 and they get loaded with 30 stacks of confusion. As soon as they auto attack or use any skills, they're pretty much dead. Also keep in mind that your pistol skills and all your other skills are good skills to bait out their Condi cleanse as well. So pretty much look at your weapon skills as a warm-up, and then your F2 as like the must land, like big Condi damage dealer. But I don't think I've missed anything there, guys. Look, that is pretty much the gist of the build. That's how you play it. Once again, if you have any concerns about how to play the build, just go back and watch that video and you'll see me dominating on people with like very little effort. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed that, and until next time, I'll see you later.